everybody, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer, and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am going to be playing a new game called Cartographers. This is actually a recommendation. One of my patrons from Patreon recommended it to me. They know that I like games where you write and roll dice and play cards and stuff like that. And so they recommended this, and I read a little bit about it and I watched some videos, and yeah, it definitely sounds right up my alley. So what I'm going to do here in just the very first part of the video is do the setup, and then I'll get to the gameplay. So in this game, you're going to be using this pad, and it's double-sided. There's a wilderness side and a wasteland side, they call it. Let me tear one off. So you can see what it looks like, and you flip it over, and yeah, this must be the wasteland. So there's different things on each side, so a player can choose either one. This is a solo up to 4-player game, and it says, okay, so these are called the edit cards. You arrange them A, B, C, D, and it says separate the scoring cards, which I've done. Notice they have these symbols on the back. There are 4 of each, and it says to shuffle them and to pick one from each stack and place one of these in any order below the edit. Okay, so we'll do D for this one, and these go away, and we'll shuffle this group and put it under C. All right, green gold plains. This one under B, the broken road, and shuffle this up, and stone side forest. All right, in this game, what you're doing, if you're playing solo, it's pretty much the same as a 4-player game. There's a few subtle differences, but the goal of the game, the queen of the land has sent cartographers out to explore the land and to map it, and whoever does the best job, wins the game. And so what I'm doing here is setting it up. There are 4 season cards. Okay, the seasons are fall, winter, spring, and summer. Arrange them in face up, arranged by order of season. So spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay, I already had them that way. The spring card should be on top. Okay, so it'll go here. Actually, it says to put it right here. Then it says shuffle the 4 ambush cards. Okay, there are 4 ambush cards: gnolls, kobolds, bugbears, and goblins. It says to shuffle the 4 ambush cards to form a face-down deck, then place this ambush deck off to one side, and it shows it being placed right here, sort of off camera. Shuffle the explore cards, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought there were... Oh, no. These are the ones I just pulled from. There should be 13 of these, I believe, or 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. So these are the explore cards. It says shuffle them to form a face-down deck. Take the top card of the ambush deck and shuffle it into this explore deck without revealing it. Okay, so this is the ambush deck. So I take the top card and I shuffle it into this deck without revealing it. Finally, place the explore deck next to the stack of season cards. Oh, okay, you know what? So only one ambush is going to come into the game. Okay, I got it. So this deck should go here, and these other cards can go away. The game is ready to begin. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to refamiliarize myself with the rules one more time, and I'll explain the game as I play it. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I may be referring to the rule book here and there, but I think I've got the gist of the game. By the way, I shuffled 1 ambush card in here, but after every season expires, you'll put another one in there. So at the end, you may have 4 ambush cards. If an ambush card is discovered and you play it, it gets removed from the deck completely, but there's a chance by the end of the game, if you haven't revealed any, you could have more than 1 ambush card. All right, there are 4 seasons. 4 seasons, and there are 4 edicts. Each season will specify 2 of the edicts that you're going to be scored on. So in spring, it's A and B, so I'll be scored on what these cards tell me to do. This one is looking for me to have forests that touch mountains or adjacent. Adjacent is orthogonally, not diagonally. So here I've got a mountain and a mountain that are connected by this cluster of trees, which that's what you want. The broken road, it says earn 3 reputation stars for each complete diagonal line of filled space that touches the left and bottom edges of the map. So that wants you to draw in the corners. That's interesting. All right. So here's how the game works. There are 3 phases. There is the explore phase, the draw phase, the drawing as in drawing on the sheet, not drawing cards, and a check phase for the season. So here's how it plays. For the explore phase, it says reveal the top card in this deck. Now it does say if the first card is revealed is a ruins, immediately reveal another and put it on top of it. If a second revealed card is a ruins, reveal another and place it on top of both ruins. So that's weird. All right, this is not a ruins card. So it's the orchard, and it says that I can draw trees or, what is this symbol? This is farm. So I can draw farmland or trees. And what it wants me to do is it wants me to draw it on my map in this shape. It looks like an L, backwards L, or a J. And you can rotate it, you can flip it, mirror it, but it has to maintain that shape. If you can't do it, you get to circle in or square in 1 bit of terrain of anything you want. But it's in your best interest to surround mountains. Mountains are sort of like the key to the game. So I am going to start right here in the center. I don't know why. I just feel like maybe it's you have more directional control here. And I am going to draw forests because what I'm looking for is forests to connect 2 mountains. Here's a mountain. I've got 5 mountains. So let's go here, over here. Oops. And I just broke the pencil. And there, and we will draw the little symbols. They look like little trees. And you probably will not be able to tell. I'll try to remember to include a photo of my final map so you'll be able to see. So I'm drawing trees. And that is the explore phase. It says, at the same time, each player independently chooses one of the terrain types, draws the shape, which I did. Okay. Some shapes come with a coin. This one did not. If I manage to draw that, I get to shade in a coin spot down here. After drawing the shape, a player fills it with their chosen terrain. Each mountain space has 4 adjacent. So I've already covered 2 adjacent spaces to this mountain. If a player surrounds a mountain on all 4 north, east, west, south, you get to fill in a coin. All right, that is the draw phase. The check phase says check to see if it's the end of the season. Okay, so the season, in case of spring, has this number 8. That is how many seasons or months or whatever. And the card that you draw has a time on it. This one says 2. So I have 6 months, weeks, whatever you want to call it, in the spring season. So when the season ends, we will check the cards to see scoring. But because it's not the end of the season, we go back and we do another explore. All right, we have the Great, don't know what that was, the Great River, which is water. And if I choose, here's the coin. If I choose to do the 3, I get a coin. If I choose to use this zigzag, I don't get the coin. So the coin is probably helpful in terms of scoring. So let's do a Great River. I'm going to rotate it and I'm going to fill it in right here. And it is just wavy lines. Like that. And I did do it, so I get to shade in a coin. And that is it. This game goes pretty quick. It adds 1 to the season, so there's 5 left, so let's keep going. It's not the end of the season. I have a farm, a homestead. I can draw farm or village, and it has to be, oh, that's awesome. Here we go. It has to be in this shape. And I will draw farmland. My drawing skills are horrible, so just understand that. Now, I surrounded a mountain, so I do get a coin. And there was no coin on this. That's 2, 4, 5. Still 3 more time sessions left. Oh, we have an assault. Okay, so the assault. How do you do the assault? Now, with the assault, what happens is, if you're playing in a multiplayer game, you take your sheet, you pass it to the person to your left, and you'll get one as well, and you have to draw, you're supposed to draw these 4 on your opponent's map. And it says that you can rotate, so you can rotate it. That's very interesting. So let me read it to you, because we're not going to be doing that for this solo game, but here's what happens. For an assault, or an ambush, it says you pass your sheet to the neighbor in the direction. All right, so in this case, it shows counterclockwise. So there is a direction associated with it. Each player draws the depicted shape on their neighbor's map, then fills in the shape with a monster terrain type. So I have to draw with a gap in between. With a gap in between, I have to draw 2 columns. It says if a player cannot legally draw it, they must draw a 1x1 square and fill it with a monster terrain. Now, your scoring, you get penalized if you ever have an empty space next to a monster. You want to surround a monster. So if you're playing with another opponent, you could see how you might want to draw this in such a way that maybe you put it down here and then they won't be able to surround the monsters, because it's going to put a lot of empty spaces between them. That's really interesting. I'm going to double check this card, because it says, oh, you know what? The ambush cards aren't described. Never mind. All right. Now, for solo mode, when an ambush card is revealed, examine the grid in the upper right corner of the card, which is right here. And it says to see which corner of the map is shown. So it's up here. On your map sheet, starting in the corner indicated, which is right here, proceed along the edge of the map in the direction indicated by the arrows. Attempt to legally draw the monster shape without flipping or rotating it. Well, I can't put it here because it would touch the mountains. You can't draw over a mountain thing. Wow. But you could rotate it. It says, starting in the corner and proceeding along the edges of the map in the direction indicated. Starting along the edges. So you start here, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Repeat this process, moving 1 space further from the edge of the map each time until you are able to legally draw the monster or confirm it cannot be. If the shape cannot be legally drawn, discard it. Well, I know it can, because here's what's going to happen. It can't be drawn here. Actually, yes, it can. Sorry. No, it can. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you put the monster shape inside it. Golly, I am a horrible artist. All right. The monster is in there. And this card gets discarded permanently. And it does not take any time. It didn't add any time to the season. So that is done. So I've already got, just so you know, I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty spaces that are next to a monster. Those are going to hurt me score-wise unless I do something up here. Now, the monster surrounding the mountain, I believe that does allow me to get the coin. It does. You can still have a mount, as long as the mountain is blocked off on the 4 northeast, west, south, you're good. All right, so we go back to explore mode again. Reveal a card. I got the hinterland stream, which is where 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so we're almost done with spring. I can draw, I can do this. Ooh, this is possible. This is possible. If I rotate, I could do this mountain. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, come down and go over 3, and I'll draw the I'll draw the farmland, farmland. All right, now all I've got is one space to block this mountain off. So I'm hoping this next card will let me do that. All right, so I did that. It takes 2, and there's no coin. So 2, 4, 6, 7. Now the next card, if it takes me equal or beyond the 8, which it's gonna do, the season ends and at the end of the draw phase. So we go back to the explore phase. Here we go, 1. So we are now at 8, and it's called the Forgotten Forest. And I get a coin if I can draw this, or I get this if I could draw the coin. You can draw over a ruin spot. A ruin spot has these little columns on it here. You can draw over one. So if I fit this into here, it will look like this, and it's going to be trees. And it did block off a mountain on all 4 sides, so I get a coin. And that is the end of the spring season. So we check the phase, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 8. These cards, at the end of the seasons, earn reputation stars based on how well they followed the Queen's edicts. So let's do A. You determine your map. All right. It says earn 3 rep for each mountain space connected to another mountain space by a cluster of of forest, which I cannot do. Could I have done that? No, because this could only be farmland or water, so it wouldn't have helped me. So I don't get any points for A. And for B, earn 3 rep for each completed diagonal line or filled space that touches the left and bottom edges. I don't have any, so I get nothing for that. Coins, I have, it says each player earns 1 rep for each filled in coin symbol on the track. So 3, we'll add 3 here. Each player loses 1 rep for each empty space next to a monster. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 4. And that means I actually have -1 for this score. Each player earns 1 rep star. Each player loses 1 rep. Oh, and by the way, if a space is next to 2 monsters, you only count it once. So that's why I went 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not the monsters, it's the spaces next to at least 1 monster. All right, if the current season is winter, the game is over. It is not. Preparing for the next season. You discard this. It says reshuffle the Explore deck, including all Explore cards. Take the top card of the Ambush deck. So we take another Ambush, shuffle it without revealing it, and we start the summer season. This is kind of cool. Very simple. I love these games. The rules are simple. You can figure them out after just a couple reps. But I do love these drawing games. All right, let's do it. Summer, we're doing B and C. So I flip this over. All right, these go away. The season is ended, and we're only BC now. I still want to do the road. Green Gold Plains, it says, earn 3 rep for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. Earn 3 rep for each cluster of village spaces that is adjacent to 3 or more different terrains. So you got to fit the buildings into. Right now, I've got them next to water and trees. I need 1 more terrain type, and I would be able to get that bonus. All right, 3 plus. I don't know what that symbol means. That is adjacent to 3 or more different terrain types. I don't know what that symbol means. Let's look that up. Green gold. Green gold. Earn 3 reps for each cluster that is adjacent to. Okay. It doesn't give an explanation. We'll figure it out. All right. Let's reveal a card. I have the marshlands, which will let me do water or trees. I've already got trees and I've already got water, so that's not going to help me with this. But it can help me with the broken road, because I could fit it in here in such a way that it goes up against the mountain, but it'll go here. Oh no, it won't. There is no diagonal. Interesting. Well, let's draw it up here. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I could do this. I can block 2 sides. 1, 2. Now I've blocked this mountain with, let's do water. So one side of this mountain's already blocked. That's good. And we are, by the way, summer is 8. So once again, 8 is the time limit. Let's reveal the next card. Riftlands. Okay, Riftlands is one of these weird cards. It says if the Riftlands card is revealed, each player draws a 1x1 square anywhere on the map and fills it with any terrain type, except any terrain type shown on the card. So it does show all 5. Let's draw, since it's going to be 1, we're going to lose points if we don't fill these in and surround these monsters. So let's go ahead and put it up here. And I will use, we'll do farmland. Okay, that's done. And it takes 0 time, so no worries there. Next card, a hamlet. A house, it's worth 1 time. I get a coin if I can do it in these 3 little symbols, which I can do right here. And it would, if I rotate it, it will let me block the mountain, which is going to give me a coin. And I put a house in each one of them. And I get a coin. Okay. Next card. Farmland. A coin with 2. A coin with 2, or I can use... So I get a coin if I use the 2, but I can cover more spaces if I use this plus. Which... Oh, and by the way, I just blocked in with these. I blocked in the mountain, so I get another coin. Forgot to do that. All right. 2. I could... The key is getting the coins too, so I want to start blocking in a... If I do, I'm going to do it right here and try to block in this mountain with farmland. I don't get a coin because I didn't use the small shape right there. That's okay. And that takes 1 time. So 2, 3, 4. I'm halfway there. And we draw another card. The Forgotten Forest. Okay. This is no longer, the one for summer or spring was no longer here. So I don't have to worry about it. Now I can get a coin if I use a diagonal. And that would allow me to block this mountain off. But this shape would do the exact same thing if I rotated it. No, can't do that. I'm gonna block the mountain off. I get, and this is trees. I get a coin for blocking the mountain, and I get a coin for using the shape. And now we're up to 2, 3, 4, 5. Still got 3 more. Treetop Village. It's worth 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this puts me at 7 out of the 8. And with this one, I need to draw either trees or homes, and it's a weird shape. Let's do... Can I do it this way? 3, no. It's tricky. The homes here, I've got to do this. 1, 2, right there. That will allow me to block the homes with a 3rd type of terrain. Oh, no, it's not a 3rd type of terrain. Let's erase that, because I may have to, I'm hoping the next card I get, the next Explorer card, might let me block this off. Let's put it... We'll put it right here. 1, 2, and then over 2 more. Okay, and I'll fill this one with houses. And I blocked 2 sides of that mountain. All right, hopefully this is an explorer. It is. Water or houses, and I'm not going to get the bonus here. Not going to get the bonus for this one. Fishing or, and it's got to be a 4. 4. I'm not going to get to block this one off because I'm out of time. But there is next. So let's put water. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put water in this one. And that is the end of summer, which means there's another ambush card in here. So these cards will get shuffled back in a minute. Here, I have none of the diagonals, so this doesn't help me. And the green gold plains. All right, so here's my houses. They're up against 1 here. These are up against 1, 2, and that's it. So nothing. I have not managed to get anything here. Edict B is going to go away. Summer gets sent away. And we are now to fall. CD. Is spring? Winter is DA. Oh, okay. I get to pull A back. That's good. Which was this one. All right. I'll put A with it, and B. No, A was this one, and B was this one. Okay, got it. Okay. CD. I take these cards, shuffle them back in, and add an ambush card. So now there's 2 ambush cards in here. Those ambush cards really, I can see how they can be used to really mess your game up. All right, let's go. Explore. An outpost ruins. Now it says, if the first revealed card is a ruins, reveal another card from the Explore deck. I don't understand what these are supposed to do in the game. What do they do in the game? What's the purpose of them? They don't take any time. That's weird. It never really told me why you would want to avoid the ruins card. Rift. Oh, here we go. If 1 or more ruins are revealed, each player must draw one of the available shapes depicted on the next Explore card that is revealed, so that it overlaps a ruin space on their map. Got it. Okay. Got it. So then you reveal one. Okay, here we go. I have to draw one. I have to draw, if 1 or more ruins cards are, each player must draw one of the available shapes. There's 2 here, so that it overlaps a ruin space. Got it. All right, and it's going to be farmland, and if I could do the 2, I get a coin. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do. I forgot to do my scoring. For the coins, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And for the monsters, it was 1, 2, 3. 3. Minus 3. So my score is now 4 minus 1. My total score is 3, and I got nothing for the edicts. All right, farmland. I got to draw either this one or this one, and it's got to cross a ruin. Well, there's a ruin and there's a ruin. I've only got 2 ruins that have not been explored. And if I did this one, I will block that mountain in. So let's do it. I won't get the coin bonus, but that's okay. I did cross a ruin, and I blocked in a mountain, so I get this symbol. And fall has only 7 time frames, so I've already burned 1 here. Let's go next. The Forgotten Forest, 1. Forest on diagonal, or the diagonal would be interesting if I could figure out. Now this one I can still do. But if I put forest here, it's not going to help me. So I can put it right here. Oh no, hold on. Diagonal, or I can do this one here. And I'll get a coin. So it's trees, and I get a coin. And my houses are next to trees only here. Here they're next to water and trees. So hopefully I can do something here. Let's reveal. Treetop Village. Trees or houses. Man, there is not a lot of... Okay. Trees or houses. What do I want to try to do here? Diagonals would... Well, I'm not doing the diagonals anymore. So I should have read what this is. Earn 3 rep stars for each cluster of farm space not adjacent to a water space or the edge of a map. Earn 3 rep for each cluster of water spaces not adjacent to a farm space or the edge of the map. Cluster of water. Okay, so you get double. Okay, so that would get you 3 and that would get you 3, but if they're touching, no, and if they're on the edge, no. Okay, got it. All right, which is good. I do have some water. Well, no, that's touching the edge. That one's not. This one isn't. This one isn't. This could be good. This one I should be able to get. All right, so for the Treetop Village, I have run out of mountains to square up, so it's going to start getting to be a tight fit now. Let's do trees, and I'm gonna do it like this. Actually, yeah, we'll do trees. So it goes up 2, over, up, and up, like that. All right, trees. Okay, done.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
Okay, so I'm at 2, 3, 4. 4 out of 7. Let's keep going. Orchard. Okay, an orchard has 2 time. So now I'm at 4, 5, 6. So the next one should flip it. Orchard. The grass is going to get me points if it's not near an edge or not next to water, which means I could put it. I can't put it near here. I got water here. I don't want to put. That is a weird shape. I could fit it right there. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, I can, because that's fields and it's not next to a water supply. So I will put it right here, and it is going to be trees. Got it. Next reveal. Rift lands. I get to draw 1 of any kind. Let's block a monster from... If we do this one... Well, no. It doesn't matter which one I do. Is there anything it's going to do? But knowing this, earn 3 rep for each cluster. So a cluster is more than 1. So just drawing 1 isn't going to give me any score on that one. So let's just put it right here next to the, let's put water next to the monster to block it off. Which means, and it was 0, so now I got to reveal another one. There we go. Now we're up to 7. The Great River. The Great River, not adjacent to a water space or the edge of the map. Earn 3 rep stars for each cluster of water spaces not adjacent to a farm. Ooh, I could put it right here and get another cluster and a coin. I'll do that. So this is water, and this counts as a cluster next to a cluster. And that is the end of fall. All right. That means there's going to be 3 ambush cards in here, because I didn't have one this turn. Or did I? No, I didn't. All right. Scoring. Houses next to at least 3. Well, 1, 2, no. 1, 2, no. Oh, wait, hold on. Mountains are considered. Oh, I didn't think about that. That would have made a difference. Mountains are considered. So hold on. So 1, 2, 3. I would have gotten it here in the last round, which would have been 3 rep point, earn 3 for each cluster. So there's a cluster that's next to 1, 2, 3. What about this one? 1. Hold on. 1, 2. No. What about this one? 1, 2, 3. So I would have gotten 6 on edict number C, or in this one. So I would have gotten 6 points. So that brings me up to 10. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So now for edict C, I just did it. For edict C, I'm going to get 1, 2. There's one. That's 3, and then this one is next to water, forest, and mountain. So that's another 3, and then this one is next to trees, water, and mountain. So 3, 6, 9 for edict C. And the reason I didn't get 9 in the previous one is this wasn't here. So that's okay. So it went up 3 because I drew this in, which gave these houses. Oh, all right. D, earn 3 rep for each cluster of farm space. All right, not next to water and not next to the map. So this one is 1. Farmland. That's next to the map. This one's not. And that one's not. So 1, 2, 3 times 3 is 9 for 9 plus, you also do the water. Water is next to the map. Water next to the map. Water is not near farmland. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, this is next to the map. Never mind. On the edge of the map. So 2 times 3 is 6. So I get a total of 15 for edict D. And then coins, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And monsters, there's only 1, 2 spaces, so -2. The score for this one, is 10, yeah. So this one is 10, -1. This one will be 14. 14 plus is 23, -2 is 21. Okay, last season. These get shuffled back in along with the last ambush card, and fall goes away, and winter comes in with D, and A comes back. So the trees are back in play, which I've only got really one chance to do that. Trees to touch 2 to connect to another mountain space. All right, there's a tree here and a tree here. So if I could draw one in here, I will get that edict. I think that's right, yeah. And I'm gonna get this again, which is excellent. I just gotta make sure I don't screw it up with putting something somewhere that would remove that. You gotta remember your edicts. That's what's getting me about this game. All right, oh, we got a null raid. It says to start in this corner, and I have to draw that. I can't draw it here because it would touch this. I can't draw it. Oh, I can draw it here. So it's going to go right here. Assuming I go, oh no, I was supposed to go this way. Well, you know what? There's no place to put it until I came back around. So it would have ended up there anyway. So these are monsters. I'm going to draw a smiley face. And that's horrible. So that goes away. Treetop. Winter only has 6, so I've only got 6 time frame to do this right. Trees or houses. And I can't do the tree to connect that one with this shape. So I got to find a way to fill that. 1, 2, 3, 2. I can put it right here. And that is going to be, wrong one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is going to be trees, right? Or do we do houses? Let's do houses. Although it's not going to matter because I can't. get points for houses next to 3 things anymore. But that's okay. All right, done. 2, next one. An orchard. There's the shape I need with forest. I can flip it like this, draw it right here, trees, and those 2 mountains are connected by a forest. 2, 4, one more, and here it is, 2, fishing village. I can draw water if it's not touching, and I'm gonna get points if it's not touching land, and it looks like I could put it right here and it won't be touching any land. And that is 6. Winter is done. All right, shore side. Let's do farm first. 1, 2, 3. 3 are not next to the map edge, and they're not next to water. 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Let's do water. 1. This one's next to the edge. Doesn't count. 1, 2, 3. Next to the edge. 3, 4. Oh, no, hold on. 1, 2, 3. That's not water. 1, 2, 3. 3 times 3 is 9. So 18 for edict D. And for edict A, 3 reps for each mountain space connected to another mountain. That's only this one. So I get 3 for that one. Coins, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I didn't get any more. And the monsters, 1, 2, minus 2. So my total score there is 18, 21, 30 minus 2 is 28. You add your total score up. So I've got -1, 10, that's 9, plus 21 is 30, plus 28 is 58. 58, 30 or higher, legendary cartographer. I did it. I got it. So after determining your score, total the number in the lower corners of the 4 scoring cards in play. Total the numbers in the lower corners of the 4 scoring cards in play. Scoring cards. The scoring cards. Oh, sorry. Here we go. I knew something was wrong. So the 4 scoring cards that I played were these. I have a feeling I did not do well. Total them up. 24, 45. Let's just, can't do basic math in my head. 45, 72, 90. The total is 90. Subtract that from your score. There we go. That's more like it. 90 minus 58 is 32. That's my score. That's more like it. But it's still legendary cartographer. Nice. I like that game. I love these games because they're fast. You can play it in a very small amount of space. I could play this on probably on a airplane tray table or at a restaurant if I was, biding my time. I like games that have small form factors where you could play them very quickly and easily on a small space. So there you go. So anyway, that is Cartographers. It comes in a very small box. It's from Thunderworks Games. It says it's a role player tale. Role player is another series of games where you roll up characters. I've played it once before. It was actually pretty cool. All right, overall, what do I think? Well, I like it. I definitely, was my next one going to be an ambush? No. Oh, the ambush. One more. Is there another one? Yep, 2 more ambushes way down the deck line. All right, a very easy game to set up. Very easy game to play. I give it a thumbs up, definitely. That was pretty cool, I have to say. That was very, very cool. All right, this is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this playthrough of Cartographers. If you want to see me play this again in the future, let me know. I'll be happy to play another game of it. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Everybody, take care.